Hey, how's it going, everybody? This is Pastor Nick 702, and so you know, and I don't know why my screen's going wacky, but that's okay. I share this an awful lot, but now is the time. Now is the time when these things are coming about. So I just want to have another reading of Acts 2. This is an excerpt from Peter's Pentecost sermon. And what I want to say is that the Holy Spirit, you are going to see it all around you. God's Spirit of truth is pouring out. And, lest we forget as we get caught up in everything that's going on in the political realm and with our country. And, it's a scary time. Don't forget, if you have Jesus Christ, God has you. You are safe. You are done. And really, you are his special op agent on this earth to run the special op, which I call No Souls Left Behind. That's our mission. So I just want to read this over again. The day of Pentecost happened after Christ ascended to heaven. He said that he would send his beloved counselor to us, that we may be led and empowered through this counselor, which we call the Holy Spirit. And the Holy Spirit fell upon all the believers. It must have been an incredible sight. Everybody who saw it was blown away, and they tried to explain it away just like the enemy does in everything that we're seeing right now. We see it a lot all over the place, right? But Peter stood up and he echoed the words of the prophet Joel, uh, who prophesied about the days of the end and what was going to happen regarding the Holy Spirit. And so now I will read from Peter's sermon, which was essentially a reading of from the prophet Joel. And this is the fulfillment of what was prophesied by the prophet Joel. For God says, "This is what I will do in the last days. I will pour out my spirit on everybody and cause your sons and daughters to prophesy. And your young men will see visions, and your old men will experience dreams from God. The Holy Spirit will come upon all my servants, men and women alike, and they will prophesy. I will reveal startling signs and wonders in the sky above, and mighty miracles on the earth below. Blood and fire and pillars of clouds will appear, for the sun will be turned dark and the moon blood red before the great and awesome appearance of the Lord." But this is probably the most important part here. Let me just interject. Well, I know it's the most important part. It's the most important part for every person within the sound of my voice. And let me reiterate this final line. It says, "But everyone who calls on the name of the Lord will be saved." So I hope that you have already called upon the name of the Lord, and I hope that you are with me and understand your position as a citizen of heaven who is here fulfilling this mission, this special operation that we are carrying out right now. No souls left behind. If you already have the Lord, then you are going to make a marvelous transition to the other side when that time comes. And we want to bring as many people over. This is why we call it sharing the good news, because the good news is accept Jesus Christ, accept all that is love and grace and goodness, and make your heart be with the Most High God, and you are saved. I mean, that's why it is the good news. Gospel means good news. So this is our job, is to share the good news. So this is what I have for you today. It's just something that I talk about quite often. We'll make it flash quite a bit there. But It's very important for you to understand the Holy Spirit and the Spirit of God's truth is just pouring out. We're seeing so many things be exposed by this Spirit of truth. So, this should be a comfort to everybody that's out there. You don't have to worry about all this craziness going on. Just step forward and save as many souls as you can. God will handle the rest as far as your well being. And no matter what, when all is said and done, God wins. Okay? So no one can stop what's coming. I love everyone that has come to this place. I'm praying for you. If you have a prayer request, of course, leave it in the comments below. And until next time, this is Pastor Nick 702 signing off.